So today we are going to talk about sexual reproduction in humans.
Yeah.
So in human beings, reproduction starts after puberty. Okay, and during that period, this reproductive organs will start to develop. Okay, see, there are certain changes which we can say that we are reproductively developed. Okay, for boys, during puberty, what happens for boys? Voice breaks, right? And their shoulder will get wider, a hair will grow on face and chest, then testes and penis will get bigger. Then testes will start to make sperm. Sperm is what? Male gamete, okay? And for girls, breast develop, hip gets wider, then menstruation cycle, right? Will start. Then ovaries will start to remove egg. This egg is female gamete. And certain changes, right, will occur in both boys and girls. Both will get taller, then hair will grow, pubic hair grows, then underarm hair will grow, then emotional changes will be there. So in sexual reproduction, what happens? Male gametes will develop. No, both the gametes will develop, and then there will be fusion, that is fertilization. After that, zygote formation. Okay, new individual formation. That is the step. These changes will take place slowly. Okay? Now let's see what is the significance of sexual reproduction. Sexual mode of reproduction involves the process of combining DNA from two different individuals. It does not disturb the control of DNA over cellular apparatus. So, sexual mode of reproduction, what happens here? There is a combining of DNA from two different individuals, right? Two different individuals, that means gametes future. And it will not disturb the control over cellular apparatus. Cellular apparatus meaning cell organisms. It results in re-establishment of number of chromosomes and the DNA content in the new generation. So in the gametes, right, there is presence of 33 chromosomes, male gamete and female gamete. So upon fusion, upon sexual reproduction, there will be re-establishment of the number of chromosomes, 46. Both will join, right? Both will join and it will form 46 number of chromosomes. Okay, the DNA content in the new generation.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, and because of this, we need a new combination of gene in gamete. Because the father's gene and the mother's gene, there will be some difference, some variations, and all this variation, right? It will create new combination in the gamete. Okay, due to this reshuffling, a genetic variation occurs. It promotes diversity of traits,
Excuse me,
characteristics.
ma'am. I have a question related to this. Is it important that a child is similar to his parents? It's not
What?
in looks, not by the looks.
What did you say?
Is it important to like the child is similar to their parents? Not by
No.
looks, by other ways.
Oh, you mean genes? Genes will
Yeah.
be similar. Genes will be
So, no,
similar.
no, not these. Like, ma'am, I'll ask you later. It's okay.
Hmm. Ask.
Ma'am, it's okay. I'll ask you later. You teach.
So the significance, the importance of the sexual reproduction, what is that? It is combination of new genes. Okay, because of that, there is variation. Okay, which will help the species to survive through generation after generation. Now, let's say this is the male reproductive part. We have testis. This is the testis. Okay, and here the pouch, like substance pouch, that is scrotum. It carries the testis. Then we have one last difference. It is tube-like structure, okay, which connects this testis and the urethra. Through urethra only, sperm will eject out. Sperm, urine out. Okay. Then this prostate gland and seminiferous vesicle, what does it do? It will secrete nutrition, okay, fluid, and it will mix it with the sperm, okay, and that is called semen. Okay, this liquid will provide motility to the sperm, and it will make it viscous, okay, sticky. Penis is external organ, okay, of the male. Through this only sperm is transferred to vagina. Okay, sperm. What is sperm? It is male gamete. Yes, this is the shape of sperm. So these all are parts of male reproductive system. Okay. First thing is testis. It is paired. Two testes are present. Okay. Here in the testis only sperms are produced. Male gametes are produced. Okay. And how is male gamete produced? Which cellular division sperms are produced? Which cellular division the sperms are produced? Mitosis or meiosis? Tell me. Oh, and this testis will also produce what we have talked in the hormone, right? Endocrine system. Which hormone does testis produce? Kazan and Ria. That's what I'm talking about. Testis produces which hormone? Which sex hormone? Testosterone. Okay.
Oh, I was ready testing on.
This hormone helps in the puberty. Next, what is the work of scrotum? That pouch-like substance which contains testis. What is its work? The sperm, right? It is produced. It requires the temperature to be lower than body temperature. Okay, so the scrotum will provide that temperature. It lowers the temperature so that the sperm will be produced. Okay. Next, this vas deferens. What is its work? It carries the sperm. Sperms are produced in this testis, right? It has to go to this urethra, right? Go to the urethra. How it will go? It will go to vas deferens. Okay. Now, sperm will go from testis to vas deferens to this prostate gland and seminiferous vesicle. They will provide nutrition and what they will provide nutrition and fluid. Okay, and they will mix up and they will form semen. So fluid, I'll write it here. Fluid plus nutrition from where prostate gland and seminiferous plus sperm. It will form what? Semen. Semen will it will go to the this common passage between the sperm and the urine. Okay, it will move. It will this urethra. It will carry both the urine and the semen. Okay, that is common. After that, it will go to the penis. This structure, this thing, this will be transferred to the egg. So this is the male reproductive system. Got it? Yes, ma'am. Next, we have male reproductive system. What are the parts here? We have here uterus, fallopian tube, ovary, cervix, vagina. First thing is ovary. Ovary, inside the ovary, only egg produces, that is ova. Female gametes are produced inside the, and this is the fallopian tube. Or you can also say this fallopian tube as ovum. Fallopian tube or ovum are six. This is the fallopian tube. Okay, we have two ovaries and this two fallopian tubes. Okay, and this is the uterus. Okay, wrong. Here only the zygote will be equal. This cervix is the lower part of the uterus, which opens into the vagina. And here the vagina is birth canal. Through here only baby comes during after the pregnancy. Okay. Uh, the sperms will come through the vagina. Okay. And they will come in and they will pass the uterus and they'll go to the fallopian tube. Okay. And from here, this is the spot. Okay. And from here, the matured ova will come out. Okay. It will meet up with the sperm. And there will be fusion happening. It's fertilization. After fertilization, there will be formation of zygote. And there will be many mitotic division. Okay, mini division. It will reach till 16 stage, and that stage is called morula. And after that stage, it will go and implant here. Okay, that zygote 32, no, 16th stage. Okay, and that is called implantation. After this implantation, nutrition will be given to the baby through placenta. Okay, And after that, there will be the growth of this fetus. 9 months. Okay. After that, there will be contraction of the uterine wall. This uterus has contract, and through that, that baby will come out through the vagina. That's the whole process. Now let's see ovaries. The shape of the ovary oval, paired oval organs located in abdominal cavity near the kidney and produce thousands of eggs or egg cells. Second, females hormones like estrogen and progesterone. Male testes produce which hormone? Testosterone. And the ovary, which hormone is produced? Progesterone. Okay. Fallopian tube. It has funnel shaped opening in the ovary. It carries OR egg from ovary to the uterus. It is the site of fertilization. Oviduct or fallopian tube is the site of fertilization. It is very important. These open into the uterus from both the sides. From the both the sides, cervix. It is the lower and narrower portion of the uterus which opens into the vagina. Vagina receives sperms from the male partner. Serve as birth. Okay. Now let's see the fertilization and post-fertilization changes. Fusion of nucleus of sperm and ovum is known as fertilization. Again, I'm telling you. This process in human takes place in following steps. How does it happen? The male gamete enters into the female genital tract, vagina, okay, by the process of copulation during mating. This takes place in the oviduct. What takes place in the oviduct? Fertilization. Okay. Sperms are highly active and motile. They swim into uterus through the cervix and then pass into the oviduct. Fertilization only occurs if egg is present in the oviduct. Fertilization, when it occurs, if the egg is present here. Okay, if egg is not present, fertilization will not happen. Before that, let's understand this. There are thousands of eggs, millions of eggs in the ovary. Okay, they are not matured ova. Okay, monthly, what happens? The egg will mature and it will be released. What will happen? Then in the uterus, the lining, endometrium lining, the lining of the cells, okay, it will be developed. And after that, what will happen? If fertilization is not happening, this endometrium lining, what will happen? Here, and blood will come out. Okay, that is maturing. So all the time the egg will not be present here. During particular time, that is when the eggs are mature, it will be released. If at that time the egg, the sperms have come, then there will be fertilization. And during pregnancy, menstruation will occur. Okay, the bleeding will not occur. Understood, Shazan and Ria? Yes, ma'am. Got it right? Yes, ma'am. Now let's see. Let's continue this. When the sperm reaches the egg, it penetrates inside the ovum. Syngamy, a fusion of male and female nuclei occurs to form zygote. The zygote undergoes various mitotic division to form embryo. To form embryo. The embryo sinks down and reaches into the soft, thick lining of the uterus. Okay, the lining of the uterus is what? Endometrium, and that is called implantation and develops into fetus. During pregnancy, a special disc-like tissue of placenta grows between the uterine wall and the embryo. Between this wall and this embryo, okay, there will be this like structure called placenta. Placenta forms finger-like projection called villi towards embryo. This creates large surface area for exchange of glucose, oxygen between mother and the embryo. Okay, so there don't be any mixture mother blood and baby blood. Okay, fetus blood. There won't be any mix up. And there is exchange point called placenta. Here the exchange of then oxygen, and the waste material like carbon dioxide, okay, will happen. So the oxygen from the mother will go through the placenta to the fetus, and from there carbon dioxide will be generated, right? And so carbon dioxide from the baby fetus will go through the placenta to mother. Okay, the developing embryo also generate waste substance. These can be removed from transferring them into mother's blood through placenta. So placenta work is very important. The development of child inside the mother takes place approximately 9 months in human. Strong rhythmic muscular contraction in the uterus helps in the child. Let's see menstruation. I've already talked about this. The ovaries release ovum are once every 28 years. The age of the uterus prepares itself every month to receive a fertilized egg. Thus, its lined, thick, and spongy. If the egg is not fertilized, it lives for about a day. Afterwards, the lining of the uterus is no longer required and menstruation occurs. Menstruation is a phase of uterine bleeding in which the unfertilized egg and the thick uterine lining of the is not there. Okay. It occurs through vagina as blood and mucus. Okay. Menstruation will last for 3 to 5 days. Thing is, why the endometrium develop? Why this endometrium layers of cells are developed? Child virus, like the embryo. For the fixation of the embryo. Okay. Fixation. Okay. So that the embryo can be fixed here. And if there is no fertilization, then this endometrial layer break off, and that is menstruation. Okay, got it? Yes, sir. Any doubt here? No. And what were you asking? You can tell me. Now I have a question. Yes. This when the baby is in the uterus, like how much later can you hear the child's heartbeat, baby's heartbeat? What? When the baby, like how much into pregnancy can you hear the baby's heartbeat, child's heartbeat in the stomach? See, first month. During first month, you hear the baby sound. Heart sound. See, there is a division of this 9 months. Okay, first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester. So these are all these changes. Now, any doubts? No. Shazan?
Yes, ma'am.
You had one doubt, right? What were you asking?
I was asking that you said that, ma'am, will the child be similar to the parents?
So,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, not
similar
by
to
looks, ma'am. The way he talks, his voice, and all the different stuff.
that is his influence by the environment. That is the condition. That some influence happens. Okay. If you're growing up in that environment will influence. Now the similarity, the character, like eye, the hair, and all those things will depend on parents. Got it? Ma'am, the looks of a child depends on the parents. What? The looks? How the child looks, how a child looks, does it depend on the parents? The genes? Child looks, all those things, right? It depends on parents. Some genes, everything is genes. Okay. The coding, if the codes are same, the parent, then similar to the parent. And if it's not, then some similarities will be there. There will be some mixture. Okay, blending. There will be some blending also happening. Okay, from both the parents you get the characters. Okay, or there won't be any blending, or you will get only singular parent character. It would be like that also. So it depends on the genes which are contained in gametes. Right? Chromosome. I told you many chromosomes from the mother and 23 from the father. So in that 23 chromosomes, right, 23 pairs of chromosomes, there will be many genes which will encode for different types of protein. Okay, and through protein and all the other structures will be lost, right? So directly the genes will run, whichever type of gene it is asking to produce. Okay, got it? Yes. Next, we have reproductive health. What is this? It is defined as this physical, mental, social fitness to lead a healthy reproductive life. There should be what fertility control method, awareness about how to limit their family size, protection from infection and sexually transmitted disease. So these three things are important. Okay, fertility control method meaning the method to control fertilization. Okay, that is fertility control method. And awareness of the family size. If the family size is big, then the parents has to provide more, right? Less resource, more family size. So this should be there should be awareness, and during the mating, what will happen? Infections, also the sexually transmitted disease will also occur. Right? It is very fatal. So there should be some kind of protection. So these all things we'll talk about in reproductive health. So today's class will be over. In the next class, we'll continue. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Bye bye.